But the first intervention for a late is to turn off the Pitocin. It is not to...
Okay, a few points here. Number one, there is no evidence-based order in which intrauterine resuscitative measures are to take place. In other words, if you have recurrent lates, not a late, recurrent late decelerations, and they resolve with intrauterine resuscitations that are not necessarily turning off the Pitocin, in other words, I don't know, repositioning, giving a fluid bolus, and let's say it resolves after that, you don't necessarily need to turn off the Pitocin. That does not need to be your first approach. That's number one. Number two, there is a monumental difference between a standard of care and a guideline. Guidelines offer evidence-based recommendations. Guidelines are, by definition, flexible. Your standard of care is the bare minimum thing that you have to do in order for this to be safe. Are rigid. They are expected to be met across the board. Like if you deviate from a guideline, okay, there's room for nuance. Hold on. I'm not going to hold you. But if you deviate from the standard of care, that's where we start talking about things like medical malpractice and negligence. And a standard of care is legally binding. Turning off the Pitocin first is not a standard of care. So presenting it as such on platforms like TikTok on a 30-second video, with all due respect, is kind of misleading. So will I be turning off Pitocin for recurrent late deceleration? Maybe. Is it always the thing that I do first? No. The standard of care for recurrent late decelerations is performing intrauterine resuscitative measures. That's it. It doesn't dictate an order. So if I repositioned her first and that worked, voila. I hate TikTok for medical information.